Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. And thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. There is this video that has been going around about this man who actually traveled all the way from United States to Sierra Leone to mine gold. Now, you all already know what has been going on, especially in some countries. Sudan been going their own G side. Congo has been going their own G side, which has been happening for a longer time. Now, Sierra Leone has joined the queue. And to tell you that are also aware of everything going on, and somebody is out there mining gold. You really need to say the condition. And he said he went to Sierra Leone to bless them. You also need to see how he's blessing them. Sitting somewhere and throwing money for them, he is blessing them indeed. And I am asking, how is it that someone from United States left his country down to Sierra Leone to mine gold? One person, not even a group, not even a company, one person. And I am asking, how did he get access to all that? I have never seen an African travel to like China to mine oil or to mine gold or to take away mineral resources. How is this all possible in Africa? I think I'm really confused because my ancestors they are really disappointed that the things that they saw from the beginning they are still seeing it in their grave. Shame. Let's get into this video.
So that's the video you chose to use for your PR? That video with everything that's going on right now? Okay, so for the American, the British, the Irish, the European people on this app, can you tell me of any African businessman who has come to Europe or your country where instead of being in school, the district, the teachers decide to take the children out of school to go stand in the bushes in the woods to go clap and cheer and welcome somebody? Tell me who does this if not a fucking exploiter. Anyway, so that's his video. Remember I told you how a journalist, American journalist, is in Sierra Leone right now working on blood diamonds, and well, he sent me some clips and I just thought I'd just add them here so you guys could see what life is like for people who are slaving in mines for homeboy to flex. Yeah, so those were just a snippet of videos that were sent to me that I just put together so people can see what it's like. It's not some rosy. First things first, these images that are, these minds and all of that, this is done on purpose. It's meant to dehumanize us, to make us look as though we are not human. Because let me use the Western world, let me use the United States, for example, because there are a lot of white tracks fanboys who come on here who refuse to acknowledge reality, right? So imagine the United States. What this is trying to make us look is like a banana republic that has no laws, no rules, nothing. And I'll use the United States. So imagine now, US, we know US has oil. But right now, me and my homeboys, we cannot just get up, go get a drill, go to Texas, New Mexico, California, and start drilling for oil. We cannot. So you saw those people just searching for diamond. There are laws in place. That what you just saw is only possible in places where chaos has been created to cripple the government so that they can come in and exploit. That's what you're seeing. We've seen what a diamond mine looks like. You've seen what what's it called? I can't remember the name of the country, but you know what I'm talking about. Fuck it, can't remember. But we've seen what a diamond mine looks like. That's not it. So right now, me and my boys, we get money together. I get some Chinese investors, get some Mexican investors, get some Russian investors. We get weapons, and then we go convince all these right-wing groups that Christian nationalism needs to be what it is in America. Whatever they're looking for, we'll convince them. We'll give them weaponry. They start a war. Now they've started a war. Now America's going through a civil war. And the global community is saying, look, man, we're not going to buy American oil because it's blood oil. It was started solely for the reason of getting oil. So now there's a video of me on TikTok where I'm showing videos of young white kids, blonde, blue-eyed white children digging for oil in Mexico, or not Mexico, in California, in Texas. And I'm saying, look, man, I'm no blood merchant. That's the only way these nice blonde, blue-eyed white children can make a living. So if you stop buying the oil, you're destroying their livelihoods. Maybe now when I say it in a Western way, with blonde children being the ones doing the digging, maybe it will make sense to a lot of you.
This message is for Kush Daddy, Kush Mommy, Kush Baby, whatever your name is. I see the situation with Trax NYC and our brother Issa.
My good friend Trax is under fire by this guy trying to drag his name through the mud, saying he's getting his diamonds from kids in Africa and all that. And I would just like to say, man, Trax is the most honest guy you'll ever meet in your life.
Issa single-handedly owning all of you, and it's embarrassing. And I know Trax is suffering and losing money and so on because Issa's on point. Now I see you guys jumping on because you got a lot of followers and so on, attempting to discredit Issa.
Trax teaches me everything about jewelry. The reason he's screaming at the guy is because that's his personality.
Well, what you're basically saying is he's the most honest person I know. That's what you said about Trax. He yells at people in the community. He doesn't know how to communicate, so he yells at people. He's so honest. He supports genocide, blood diamonds, blood gold, the degradation of African countries, the unaliving of small women and children and innocent people.
Whatever's going on in Africa, that's been going on way before Trax was even born. Wherever this stuff's coming from, there's some crookedness behind it that none of us can really do anything about it.
That's what you're supporting. As a colonizer, your thing is, well, we can't change anything. If they're crooked, let's just support them and eat off the system. That alone tells me you are dishonest as well, because you support people that are dishonest. So if I were you, Kush, whatever your name is, stay in your lane, you're way in over your head. This will cause the demise of your following.
So here's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to offer you one final chance for truce. Take that video down of you defending blood diamonds in Sierra Leone.
You got 24 hours, Trax. We're taking you down.
And it's not even about me, man. It's the people of Sierra Leone.
I got a chance to visit and bless people.
So basically, his ego won't let him apologize and attempt to make restitution. So, you know what he's chosen to do now? He has chosen to attack the GoFundMe.
This is the most horrifying scam I've ever witnessed in my life, and it's using my face. This guy has raised close to $2,000 to help expose me.
Yep, he's afraid now. So, you know what's really funny about that video? All I gotta do is get the rental. That's it. Once I get the rental, that video automatically is now wrong. He has defamed me because he has gone to tell people that the intent for raising that was fraudulent when he knows it's not fraudulent. He's attempting to defame me, to hinder people from donating to raise money to protest him. That's all so please don't go report that video. I know he's been telling people to report my videos. We want that, let it stay there. We need the evidence. You know what else he's doing?
Issa Baco, and he's got a New York Post article written about him on how he conned his way into hotels using other people's credit card. But now he's asking for $20,000 to expose me as a blood merchant.
Yep. He's talking about the exact same thing I have pinned on my profile. He's talking about things that I've spoken about. You know what's really funny is I have, except for Twitter, I've gone viral on every platform I've ever used. And whoever used to use Quora around 2017, 2016, 2018, you probably would have seen my posts. I went viral for talking about my situation. Okay, so let me add something that I haven't added that he hasn't added. So the DA knew I didn't commit the crime, but they really wanted me so bad. And when I caught them doing some dirty shit, I filed a bunch of paperwork, and that exposed the judge being dirty and the DA both being dirty. You know what they did? They switched the assistant DA and then switched the judge. Yeah. The initial assistant DA that started the case got switched. The judge that started the case got switched. And then the attorney that was assisting me told me the DA's office, he said the DA's office haven't had a big win in a long time. And because of my name, my background, and basically my work, his like the model part, all of that, he's like, look, this is a big deal for the DA's office, and they look at you as a big shark, your name, and they have their claws in you, and they're not going to let you go. That was the moment I realized, okay, you know what, this is some serious shit. And well, it is what it is, but you're not talking about anything I didn't talk about. Anyone is curious can go look up my name, look up the case. You'll see I literally had 2 judges because they found one judge was being shady and they switched her out and gave me another judge. But yeah. So you're not talking about anything we're not talking about. Right now, that GoFundMe is at, as you saw, 1,900. We basically have enough money right now to get one, what you call it, mobile billboard. And I'll find out if a mobile billboard comes with audio. If it doesn't come with audio, then we'll rent speakers. I don't want to buy speakers because I don't want anyone to go home with anything. I want it to be rented, so we'll rent a speaker system to have him. All the things he's been saying, all the contradictory things he's been saying, what his boss, Martin Rappaport, was saying about us having the diamonds and them having the desire. I want all of that to be playing on the loop. We have enough money for that, and maybe a poster or 2. So please keep donating. We need to raise enough funds. We're gonna pick a very nice, beautiful Saturday or Sunday or whenever, a day when we know he's gonna be nice and at work. We're going to go to his store. We're gonna go park in front of his store. The car is gonna be driving back and forth, and we'll let the world know we have a proud blood merchant. Because y'all saw that his story, right? He's like, because I had a bar is about a Valkambi bar. That means he obviously genuinely does not care about the source. So what if I got it? He got that boy from Chicago to come say, oh, it's been happening since I was born. So you see how his defense originally was from, I don't do it, to now it's slowly going into, it's already been happening. I'm just another person who's profiting off of it. Y'all notice that, right? Also, his demeanor has gone from, oh, you'll know your place, to, you guys notice that? All right. Here's something I've been thinking of, and I just thought I'd bring it here. There has to be a young filmmaker out there, any filmmaker, especially African filmmaker out there, who's trying to get his name out, who's trying to, be known for what you're doing. Why don't you do a short film? And short film, maybe 10 minutes. It could be just 10 minutes. That way we can upload it on TikTok, spread it. A short film depicting people mining for diamonds and blood diamonds and blood gold. But instead of depicting African children doing it, mining it for it, let the people with the weapons, let the oppressors be black people and find young white children to do it. I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, believe if someone did that, made a documentary, a short film, just exact same brutal conditions, everything, except this time you have the nice blonde, blue eye, the ones the whites value the most, the young, blonde, blue-eyed white children. Let's get a bunch of girls, no boys, let's get a bunch of white girls, 7, 8, 9 years old, in a short film, mining for diamonds, and then there's this black guy with a gun, is like, hurry up, with his accent, just I think if we did something like that and put it out there, honestly, I think within a year, the whole 6 months, the whole blood diamond thing, like, that's a way to curb. I mean, it's just an idea. Maybe it'll work or not, but I've been thinking like something like that would work. Isn't there a filmmaker out there, or is there someone who has done something like that? Send it to me. I'll post it on here. Like, just food for thought.
I want to say thank you to everybody that reported his videos with my image in them, right? So we want to report them for harmful misinformation targeting individuals, which is exactly what this man is doing. Okay, I'm not a blood merchant.
This is getting tired, for real.
So I got 3 kilos of silver. Now the question is, in the comments, are they gonna write blood silver on these kilos? They're from Valcambi. Where's Valcambi? I think it's a Swiss company.
So that is you holding a bar of Valcambi silver. We've covered Valcambi on here. You've seen it. The thing here is, if we could find out in 4 hours that Valcambi deals in blood gold, blood silver, and blood jewelry, how is it that you, who's been in the business for a decade or more, do not know that? Blood merchant, by definition, is someone who makes a profit, willingly, knowingly, goes out to make a profit off jewels, resources, gold, diamond, bauxite, californium, whatever the hell it is, that is gotten through violence. Violence created solely for the purpose of extracting those minerals without any interruption and for a low price. So whomever started the war in Congo, whomever started the war in Sierra Leone, whomever started the war in Sudan, you willingly and knowingly are profiting off this. That makes you a blood merchant. Does that make sense now? All right, so you've seen the GoFundMe. We've basically raised enough money to get one of these right here. As of right now, we already have enough money to get one of these for one day, a whole day. We will start at the Diamond District in the morning till night, all day with this. And I am absolutely sure there are people in New York City who will want to come out to protest. You know that. We already have that. That's done. So here's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to offer you one final chance for truce. Take that video down of you defending blood diamonds in Sierra Leone, saying, "Oh, that's only how people, people think blood diamond." No, take that down first. Number 2, an apology, a written and a video apology, not to me, to everyone, to the people of Africa, to the people of Sierra Leone, to everyone who has suffered, who has lost loved ones because of violence created by people who want to come in Africa to extort and exploit resources for their own gain. And don't just sit down and think this up. No, go find a professional to write something for you, please. Statement and a video apology to everyone for doing this. 3, you'll make a donation. Sudan, Sierra Leone, Congo. These 3 countries, they have organizations. There's people out there that have NGOs trying to get people out of the Sudan, trying to get people out of the Congo, trying to make life easier for the people in Sierra Leone now that the war is over. You're rich. You're constantly flexing all that big gold. I'm sure you can do like 20,000 a piece to each one of these organizations. Make a donation. And the final thing, cut off all business with anyone who is a blood jeweler. That Valcambi, you did not go to Valcambi directly to purchase it. If you did, then stop it. But whomever you're buying from, that buys from known blood dealers, cut off. And someone here, there's someone here, there's an accountant, there's someone that knows about books that you will pay. We will find someone. It's not me. I don't know who it is. Whoever wants to volunteer that job, please make a video, send a message. We'll find someone, and they will come in maybe once a month, check your books, check whatever it is, to ensure that you are no longer profiting off of jewels gotten off of the death of my people. Those are the choices. Think about this. It's 10:32 a.m. Let's give you till 11 a.m. tomorrow. Please think about this. If you do not, then we continue. In the meantime, everybody, you see the GoFundMe we've managed to raise for one day. Please keep donating whatever it is we can raise. If we can just get an inflatable rat along with that mobile billboard, whatever it is, just to be ready just in case his ego refuses to let him acquiesce. Because he's in the wrong, he knows it. At this point, it's just an ego thing. So, you know there's so much we can uncover. We need to take this to court. There's just more than enough, man. Like this video, I started this video with you being proud to send your people to what's the word I'm looking for, to harass me. Because yes, that's what it is. It's a form of accusing me of what you're doing. That's just outrageous. But I literally can sue you right now. I have proof. I have more than enough proof. So I'm trying. I don't want this to go any further. Just accept the truth that was offered. Make the video, take the video down, apologize, make a donation, agree to cut business with these blood jewelers, and we call it even. Or else, we continue. Thank you.
So this is all I got from this video, and I am going to say a very big shout out to Issa. I see him doing so many great videos, and now this is what the government should be doing. But one thing that I am happy for is the fact that the youth are doing government jobs. Now, oh my God, this is really very sad because we all have been screaming free Congo, right? For how many months? Free Congo, free Sudan. Sierra Leone also, they are there. Now you could see how these people go into African countries. Now he is in Sierra Leone and he's saying God is using him to bless Sierra Leone. How is God using you to bless them? He went there. You could see how he is mining gold. And I have a question. What I'm asking is, how did he get access to travel to that country and start mining gold? You could see how he was using those men to mine. And you see cheap labor, not just cheap labor. It's more like he is getting the gold free and then travels back to United States and sell his gold. Now, I am going to ask this. How many times have you seen an African mining somewhere, or probably as an African traveling to probably maybe China or going to Germany to extract or to mine gold or to mine oil and all that? This is to tell you that we have so many loopholes that really need to be covered up. And not, I keep saying not until the government. I see the government being so silly. There are some words I don't want to use here, right? But I do not understand how those people are not woke till this very moment, till 2024. History is still going to repeat itself if they do not buckle up. Because I am still finding it hard how students that are supposed to be in school, right, are out there singing and clapping for that man. Like, are you being for real right now? How are all this happening? Now, these are the things these people cannot do in their own country. But once they leave their country to African country, because it's always like African, now you see them misbehaving. So his friend is saying that he is the most genuine person he has. You both are all liar. That all this has been going on before he was born. He is such a liar. You people are the one that started all this that has been going on. Now, have we not even taken time to look at places where things are happening? Look at Sudan, look at Congo, Sierra Leone, most of the places. or G-side are going on, check it. There must be mineral resources that they are taking away from that place. So that young man has been in Sierra Leone for how long? And you could see how they were mining the. See, I really do not understand what is going on, because you cannot tell me that a particular country is rich in mineral resources, but we cannot. We do not have access to what we own. Is that not abomination? Like, what kind of atrocity is that? Atrocity 101. That you have mineral resources, but you do not have access to the mineral resources you have. It is the people from other places. You can imagine how an individual, not even a group, like an individual, left his home country down to, you see how he was working freely. Just to tell you that Mhm. Issa is doing a great job. I love what he is doing. I mean, this is the kind of job I definitely would love to do, right? Exposing all of them, because they've been stealing away for too long. And it is time for them to go back to where they are coming. For how long are we going to keep screaming colonial masters? For how long? It looks like it's going to happen like forever if we do not wake up. We've been screaming woke, woke, woke. African Americans been warning you all. Nobody wants to sit up. Not until we sit up. I really do appreciate Issa. I've been following him for a while, but then I decided to like look out or check out how he does. Man is really doing great, because it really takes a lot of courage for somebody, for just a single person, to tackle this kind of problem. Man, Africans are in trouble if they don't wake up. They are really in trouble. There is nothing we do not have. We have timber, we have cocoa, we have oil, we have gold, we have everything. Even did I tell you guys the Italian leather also, African leather? They pack all of them, move them. It is Italian leather. They call it Italian leather. Oh, who did we offend till this very moment? Our ancestors must really be very sad wherever they are. They will really be turning their head and be looking at, are these people still very foolish? For how many years that they've been so foolish till this very moment? See you all in my next video. Bye for now.